Bean Soup Times is on a mission to create dope content that entertains, educates, and empowers the Black community. We keep our ear to the ground, we ask, we report to you. We help Black people to share their message. We promote real dialogue. We provide a platform to help give voice to the voiceless. We educate you on how to shop smart. Our passion is to inform you about Black events, businesses, organizations, and entertainers. We are Black owned. We are Black Chicago. We are the award-winning Bean Soup Times.
Y'all started off with that blessing, man. Appreciate it.
Greetings. What's up, brothers and sisters? Peace and blessings. This is your brother, your friend, Toure Muhammad. This is the Toure Muhammad Show, broadcasting live from the studio in an undisclosed location in the heart of the south side of Chicago. But we're talking to the world today. We're so excited because it's National Blackout Day. Folks are talking about and actually buying black all over the city of Chicago and throughout the country. So we're pleased to be a part of this. We're going to tell you about some amazing Black-owned businesses that you should be supporting today. And man, with no delay, we have an incredible Black-owned business that we want to introduce you to. She is a shaker and a mover. She is in the health and wellness field. So she is somebody that we need in this day and age, in this time of COVID-19, somebody helping us with our health and our wellness. So we want to bring on Dr. Nefertiti Noel to the Toure Muhammad Show. Dr. Noel, how are you doing?
I'm fantastic. How are you doing today?
Man, it's a fantastic day. Thankful to be on the top side of the earth. And man, I'm happy to be talking to you because, man, you've been doing some great things for a while. And, you know, we're glad to be getting to know you. And we want to reintroduce you to some folks who may know you already that are tuning in and introduce you to others.
Well, thank you. I appreciate the opportunity to be on your show.
Yeah, absolutely. So tell us a little bit about yourself. How did you become Dr. Noel?
Well, let's go backwards a little bit. So I'm a Chicago native, and I specialize in trauma and psychological issues as well as organizational issues and diversity issues. So I started off really being concerned about mental health in our communities, particularly, and seeing that there was a real correlation between mental health and physical health. So my first interest was mental health, but then I started to see that people that had depression or anxiety were also not treating their bodies well. And so I wanted to see a connection between mental health and physical wellness, is why I kind of went into health and wellness, to help people kind of be a whole being and be well overall.
Man, and obviously that's important for at any time, and with the COVID-19 and the added stress of certain uncertainties, I'm sure it's been keeping you rather busy, huh?
It's not only has it been keeping me busy, it's been keeping me creative. As we saw in Chicago and other urban areas as well, COVID attacked the Black community and really ravaged our community. So people that contracted COVID in our areas were dying at faster rates. And one of the main issues is how healthy were our bodies when we contracted this disease, and how healthy were our immune systems to fight this off, right? So we've been busy with our teas helping people, but also with our essential oils helping people, and encouraging our communities to take good care of your temple, take good care of your body every single day.
Man, that's what's up. And tell us a little bit about those oils and those teas and how connected that is to mental health.
Okay, so let me start off by saying tea is the #1 liquid drink in the world. More people drink tea than anything else in the world. That's amazing to me, right? And I used to be just a large consumer of tea. You could come to my therapy office and I would have hundreds of different varieties of tea, none of them my own. And I was marketing for so many different people. And I started looking at the health benefits and said, what if we were marketing in our own communities to ourselves and working on that health and wellness? So there's a couple of teas I'm super, super excited about. And many of you probably already know about these teas, but I'm going to talk about matcha for a second. Like what green tea can do for your body. We have blueberry matcha, raspberry matcha. We have different flavors of matcha, but matcha has one of the highest antioxidant components of any other thing. And it is amazing to whisk for the morning, to put into your smoothies if people are drinking smoothies. And I want people to have the opportunity to take a little bit of health with them every day. So if people could wake up in the morning and drink matcha, that would be awesome. And all of our bags are color coded. So our green teas, our matchas have green bags. And then our gold bags are bags where the tea does something unique for you. So we have slimming teas. And if you open our teas, you're going to see that we have basically full leaves in here. So when your tea gets warm, it's going to like grow in your cup and you're going to have an amazing, robust flavor. And then something new we've added this year is purple leaf tea, which not a lot of people are carrying, but this purple leaf tea is straight out of Kenya. And we source it from a farm of Kenyan women that are self-sustaining. So and the purple tea antioxidants coming right out of Africa, apparently they're saying has as many or more antioxidants than green tea. So all of these different teas can change the way your body fights off disease. It can also change the way your digestion is going and just help us in so many different ways.
So tell us a little bit more about the antioxidants. Why is that important to have in your body? I think you were kind of hinting to it with the way it helps the body work. But how does that the connection?
Immunity. So if you catch a cold, your body tries to fight it off with antibodies, right? And it has to get that from somewhere, and it has to come from your diet. So when you're a kid, you're getting it from what your parents feed you. When you're an adult, you're getting it from what you feed yourself. And many of us are busy, so we're eating processed foods, we're eating things that don't have all of the whole nutrients that we need. But teas can offer you antioxidants that build up and enrich your body's system to ward off and fight off the things that we come in contact with every day. And just a small change in having a cup of tea a day, as opposed to having 2 or 3 cups of coffee a day, can change your body's ability to fight off a disease. Not just COVID, but cold and flu, fevers, all of those different things can be fought off if your immune system is strong enough.
Man, so hey, listen, everybody need to get some teas today from Dr. Noel. You see, she has 3 different lines, and how can people get them? How can folks purchase your teas?
Oh, people can purchase from Lionhearted Health and Wellness. When you go to Lionhearted Health and Wellness and press shop, it's going to take you to my dashboard, which will show you all of our variety of products. But our tea product is there, our essential oil product is there, and our bath and body products are there. And so any of those products allow you to have a little bit of health in your life every single day.
And so is it, do you ship them out? Can people come by and pick them up? How does that work?
So we can ship them out to anywhere in the 50 US states. We can ship them out. You can do curbside pickup. If you purchase online and say curbside, we will run it out to your car. Our main store is in Naperville, or you can come by and pick it up. Our store is back opened at this point. So my store is right inside of my clinic. So my mental health clinic is open, and our store, and it's a beautiful store. If you ever get a chance to come and you just want to look, we have a beautiful store here too. So we will ship it to you, or we will curbside it, or you can come here to pick it up.
Okay, all right, we might come by so we can come by and see the beauty of the location.
Absolutely.
So, talk a little bit about those other aspects too, the other products, the essential oils, how they play a role in your health, and then the body products, bath products you're talking about.
The essential oils is kind of the first thing we started with before we got to our teas. And let me tell you why the essential oils were important. Because things like oregano can stop pain. So I was having leg pain. I had some sciatica. I was having leg pain. And I literally did a mix of our organic coconut oil and our oregano, rubbed it on my leg, and the pain stopped immediately, literally. And I was saying to myself, so my grandfather before me was an herbalist, and he used different herbs. But as a kid, I thought, oh, old man, he's rubbing garlic on his neck. He's doing all these things. That's kind of odd, right? As I began to mature, I realized he actually had something there, that our elders actually knew a little bit more about the earth and were a little bit more connected to it. So when I started doing essential oils, I started realizing how you can change your mood with the smell of an essential oil. When we thought we had come in contact with somebody with COVID, we were gargling a little bit with oregano, and it's super powerful, and it just cleared our throats right up. So these essential oils are pure, and they're many of them are organic, and they're sourced very well. So they're awesome products.
Man, so you're taking, and you talked about the teas in the same way, you're taking time to make sure that where you're getting the raw materials, if you will, the product is in line with your whole mission and goal. So I love that. That's important to hear that, and I appreciate that. So brothers and sisters, go to Lionhearted Health and Wellness. You see it going across the bottom of the screen there. Make sure you get some of these wonderful teas. We are excited. Before the next couple of days, we're gonna have us a bag. We're gonna come by and get us a bag or two so we can enjoy some teas. I'm actually, I haven't totally given up coffee, but I'm slowing down a lot and striving to drink more tea. I used to drink coffee in the morning, tea in the evening, but I want to drink a little bit more tea during the day and decrease that coffee because somebody with a doctor's suit on told me that my blood pressure was a little high.
Got it. And these teas can actually awesome. And these teas can actually help you reduce that. And all of those things are important for your overall longevity. So if you want to live to be 100, you want to get blood pressure under control. And all of this stuff is doable by what we put in our body. So we have to be mindful of what we put in. We have to support one another. This is National Blackout Day. So definitely support this business, but as many others as you can, because we have to be a community and support one another in our health and wellness.
Man, that's a fact. And the more that, you hear the stories about how in our communities, the stress is much higher than other communities. So that adds to the pressure. And we have to do everything we can to be healthy and whole for as long as possible. I mean, if a tree can live 1,000 years, we got to at least get to 100, 120.
Absolutely.
A turtle can live that long?
Absolutely. If a turtle can do it, so can we. Absolutely.
I know my brain is bigger than that doggone turtle brain.
It is. It actually is.
Man, excellent. So we appreciate you. If you all join our email list, you're going to see some emails about Dr. Noel's teas. So tune in, go to the website, and make sure you get some teas today. Support National Blackout Day today, but then support good products all throughout the year. And we're presenting to you those types of good products. So we appreciate you. And we look forward to talking to you again.
Absolutely. Be well.
Yep, absolutely. Is there anything we didn't cover you want to make sure we didn't miss?
I think we got everything. We have just a complete product sourcing for health and wellness. So if you need it, we're even starting hair products coming out soon. And we have beauty products like lipstick and all of those things. So if you need it, we're developing it.
That's what's up. So, man, we look forward to hearing about more stuff, more products. And we sharing your excitement for doing that. We appreciate you.
Thank you. Have a great day.
All right. Thank you too. We'll talk to you soon. All right, brothers and sisters, man, that was a wonderful. I bet many of y'all didn't wonder what's going on with Lionhearted Health and Wellness. We appreciate her for being on the show. She's a dynamic young lady, and we're pleased to be showcasing and helping to show some of the stuff that she's doing. Now, pretty soon, we're going to have on another Black-owned business to talk to in a quick second. But while she's getting connected, I don't know if you all saw next to me. Well, you don't see this. This bag right here, right? This is Chateau. So Chateau has some men's products for beards, for shaving, and all that stuff. So Star Williams said, great info, Dr. Noel. Yes, it surely was. And we appreciate her. That's my mom. My mom is always tuning in. Love her and appreciate her. So, wait a minute. Another guest is trying to come in. Says you are not connected. Try to come back on. Try to log back in. So they have this. I don't know if you can see that men's balm, right? She has a shaving foam, men's workout mist. She has the shaving foam. So we need some brothers to help us. Now, I've been using some of these. Of course, I can't use anything for the beard because I don't have a beard. But for the brothers, man, who are listening, who tune in, who have a beard, we want you to use some of the products. We got some samples for you. So you all can't see everything I'm putting up here, but y'all see me still taking stuff out the bag. So we have some samples, man, for brothers with beards. Sisters, if you're listening and you want to check out those with beards, you can do that as well. So hold on one second. Make sure mic is connected before you come on. Oh, there she is. Oh, here it is. It's coming. Wait a minute. Uh-oh. I see something now. Man, look, we got another amazing guest. No video. But we need that video. We got to see her beautiful face. So, but man, Chateau, go to chateau.com, I believe it is. Put it in Google, and you can see some of these products. You can see she has a whole line of products for women that she has had for a while. Hair and skincare, all of that. You can find her again in Whole Foods. Some of her products, again, she has more products than just you find in Whole Foods. So if you are already familiar with her, go to the website and see the additional things. It should have come up before you logged in. Trying to get this other guest in. We'll see if she can hit that piece on that end. So, brothers and sisters, well, she's trying to connect. So listen, Chateau, men's products. I got some samples. We want to help people to get them tested. Now, other thing I want to mention real quick, since this is Black Business Day, Black National Buy Black Day, we want to highlight some of our favorite people, some of our sponsors, some of our supporters, some of our clients. Of course, we always mention Michels Homemade Ice Cream. We love them, we support them, and they support us. And they have the best ice cream there is. We were raving about the ice cream way before they became a client. And it's just that good. So shout out to Michels Homemade Ice Cream. Listen, we want y'all to see this commercial right quick. It's a 60-second commercial, but it just highlights Michels. Y'all have seen it before. Some of y'all who watch the show, right? But we're going to show it to you one more time.
Michels Homemade Ice Cream is the only place to go when the ladies crave delicious old-fashioned homemade ice cream. Their vanilla tastes just like Grandma used to make it. With over 35 flavors, all made with the freshest ingredients, Kathy has never had banana pudding ice cream this good. It's homemade ice cream the way you remember, and Sean Michels doesn't upset your stomach. Enjoy in-store or take it to go. Sean Michels, fall in love again.
First-time customers, buy one, get one free.
All right, so that's them. That's my people, my friends, my family. We got Little League Baseball connection. We got high school connection. We got Nation of Islam connection. We just tied, man. We tied like family till the wheels fall off. And for those of you who did not, tell me, did you or did you not hear the message from the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan? That was an incredible, powerful message. It was one that is, I mean, you can't even say it's for the history books. You can't even say it's, man, there's no really comparing it because there was so much wisdom, so much insight, so much foresight, so much strength, so much encouragement. Man, that message from the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan continues, like every time he speaks, makes me proud to be a member of the Nation of Islam. And I was telling someone the other day, I know for a fact that I would have been with Harriet Tubman. I would have rocked with Harriet Tubman. I would have been running for freedom with Harriet Tubman. She would not have to pull a gun on me. I would have been down from beginning to end. If I was here during the time of Marcus Mosiah Garvey, I would have been down with Marcus Garvey. I would have been in the parades. I would have been promoting the businesses. I would have been in the stores, buying products and services, and because he was just what needed to be done at that time. I think I would have been with Nat Turner. When Nat Turner said it's time to lift every voice, lift every fist and swing, man, I would have been swinging. Freedom or death would have been the call for me, and I would have rolled with Nat Turner. And I believe that I would have been with those freedom fighters of yesterday because I stand with a freedom fighter today. I walk with the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan and the Nation of Islam. Not a perfect walk, but a walk forward every step of the way. And I always talk about perfection because sometimes people who are not striving to be right and not striving to be part of an organization that is about the liberation and upliftment of our people, they always want to nitpick at those of us who are and try to find something that we're not doing so that they can say, oh, look at him. You know, he ain't really down for the cause, you know, because you saw me more than once one day. You know what I'm saying? Or you saw me eating meat, or you saw whatever it is you think that is in opposition to the principles that we uphold. Man, later for all that, we're all striving hard to be witness bearers and followers and examples of the truth that the Nation of Islam is presenting to the world. We're just ones who are standing up and saying we accept the challenge and we're going to strive to be better. So with that being said, man, the message, the vaccination message, we're going to be posting stuff on our page as we go along. And Chrome is blocking me. Try Safari. You have Safari? Okay, I guess it's trying to plug in and Chrome is blocking her. But we really want to get her on so y'all can hear from her and hear what she has to say. Or Firefox. Okay, hold on. All right, we're going to email her the link so she can get on her phone or get on the computer probably and do it. So, man, we are excited to have this next guest on. And we got a couple of guests coming on that we are excited to have on. Baker's Heart. Let me see. Hold on. We're going to get her on in just a second. And you all are going to be pleased with this shaker and mover that we're going to bring on the show. Because we appreciate her and we love her so very, very much. Baker's Heart Gmail. Okay, done. So, who's all listening? Who gonna post something in the comments? If you heard the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan, put 1 in the comments. Put 2 if you didn't, and let us know if you heard from the minister this weekend. And you know, if you want to give a comment on what you got from the message, what you heard, let us know that as well. But we, like I said, we're going to be posting some comments. Some snippets of the message. We're going to post the entire message on our YouTube page, and then we're going to keep it going from there. So I think our guest is going to be hitting us in just a few seconds. So stay tuned for our next guest. We actually have a guest who traveled all the way from London, man, to be on the show. He's a jet setter. He's all over the place. And we're going to be talking to him as well. And then I think we're going to have one more guest on. We're shaking and moving today and bringing you all some of these amazing and interesting folks. For those who missed the last show, yesterday we had Toure Muhammad on, the math doctor. And the math doctor is doing an online course starting in September where he's going to have some amazing people on. All right, we got our next guest on. So with no delay, we're going to bring her right on. We have the fabulous, the shaker and mover, Stephanie Hart from Brown Sugar Bakery. How you doing, Steph? Can you hear me?
It's all right. Can you hear me?
How you doing? Yes, I can hear you. Happy Tuesday.
I'm
Can you
good.
hear
How
me?
are you?
I'm doing great. Excellent. It's good to see you as always.
Yes, I can hear you now. That's awesome.
So,
Yay.
man, I appreciate you always.
First, I did see the minister.
Oh, you breaking up. Say it again. Say it one more time. You're freezing
I
up.
said I saw the minister.
So what did you think? What did you think about him? What did you get
I
from what he
saw the
did?
minister.
Oh, you saw him in person?
No, not in person.
Right.
The
You watched
broadcast.
it. And what were your thoughts?
He's always brilliant. I mean, he's always motivating. He's always forward looking. He's always got something to tell us that we should have known. And he's been consistent throughout the years. We should not be surprised.
That's right. That's absolutely right. So, man, tell us about, of course, today is National Buy Black Day. Everyone's supposed to not buy anything but from Black-owned businesses. And, while we are excited and we are very appreciative of the resurgence and the more people thinking and understanding how important that is, man, we definitely want to acknowledge and shout out those businesses who have been living it for a long time. So not only do you have a Black-owned business, but you've been a constant supporter and promoter of Black-owned businesses. So for those who don't know about Brown Sugar Bakery, tell us a little bit about the bakery, where it's located, and what type of stuff you have, and shout out one or two Black businesses that you love.
Well, y'all know I love 75th Street. So there's tons of great Black businesses on 75th Street with me. Brown Sugar Bakery is 328 75th Street. And we are on a strip that we like to call Blacknificent Mile. A lot of people call it the Black Wall Street. But I just love that I'm anchored by so many Black businesses, from Flaming, Five Loaves. We've got the shop art gallery. We've got Taylor's. We've got a shoe shop. Multiple Black-owned cleaners. For those who say there aren't any, there's two on my block. We've got Lim's Barbecue, Soul Vegetarian, tongue teaks and hairstylists. So it is a thriving Black business community on 75th, and it's exciting.
Man, that's absolutely right. And of course, you've been there for a while, and people just love your caramel cakes. They love your products, and because of that love, of course, you've expanded, to different locations, and now you have a brand new venture that's part of it. And I just want to say, I had that caramel apple with, I don't know what that was. It was some white stuff on it. It was just delicious. I had to lay back in my bed and eat it. It was so good.
Yeah, I'm excited. Chocolate, cinnamon. So I am excited to acquire a family business that's been around since, I don't even know, 84 years. That's a long time.
Yeah.
And I'm looking forward to learning from them. I'm looking forward to expanding it. And I'm looking forward to eventually putting my creativity over in that. But initially, I'm more on really getting to know the candy business and really spreading the word about this candy business and integrating brown sugar and the candy business. So we've been doing it for candy in the store for Valentine's Day this year. We did a chocolate covered strawberries this year, just kind of testing the waters to kind of see what our traditional customer base would think about that. And it was received very well. I think because it's just a product that's made with love, and that's what we really do. We homemade stuff. And this is another company making homemade stuff. So kind of fit together.
Yep, absolutely. And those ice cream bars, you have some ice cream bars now too you're introducing.
Yeah, so it's ice cream, just regular ice cream, plain flavors, not a lot of fanciness, dipped in really good chocolate. And so I'm looking forward to having fun with that. Right now, we're experimenting with getting rid of the wooden stick and using an stick in ice. I'm excited about that. I'm excited about adding things that I grew up with to that ice cream. We're going to come up. One of the ones we're going to do is a birthday cake bar where we actually put confetti and cake from the bakery into the ice cream and then dip it in chocolate. So I'm excited about that.
Well, you know, you always come up with creative stuff, so we can't wait to see what you come up with. That sounds so good. And you see my mom. This is my mom's chiming in. She said she loves your hair. She said, the caramel cake is good.
Oh, yeah, my locks are gone. Thank you.
She said, congrats on the candy venture. So, man, I love this platform. So this is people from Facebook and YouTube where we can, you know, put their comments on the screen. So,
this is cool. Realize what was going on.
Yep, absolutely. So those are comments from the social media. So Juneteenth, of course, you talked about that a while ago. That was an amazing day, and that whole Father's Day weekend. Talk in general about what COVID has done and the silver linings you see coming out of it for Black-owned businesses.
I think that, you know, COVID gave us all like kind of shake up. And one of the big advantages is that I think that Black-owned businesses, including myself, your mom was just thinking about it. Yeah, I can't wait to die. But I think one of the things is that it pushed us towards technology. We couldn't avoid it anymore. And I'm on that list of, I'll get to that later. But we had to face the fact that we've got to be web ready. We had to get our social media act together. And I know you've been a lot busier because a lot of people now see that, you know, communication is just way more important. So I think that's definitely a silver lining for Black businesses, is that we've had to face our dilemmas with technology and communication. And so I'm happy to see that more people are going online and more people are offering different platforms and ways to get to them. So that's important. I think the other one is just that it really brought us together around, we had to help each other. What do you know? What do you find out? You got to share information. So there was a lot of sharing going on. And I think there was a thing of the importance of community because of COVID. And that has been positive.
Yep, absolutely. That's critical. Yeah, we have to understand we can work better and achieve more in cooperation than in competition. We collaborate. Collaboration is our way. It may not be, you know, capitalism way, but it's the Black community way. Historically, that's what we've always done: work together for the common good.
You know, it is historic. It's historic, and it actually is. I think that as we talk about, you know, there's been a whole lot of issues. Racism is at the front. I think that one of the main things that we can do to combat racism is communicate with each other. And to realize that we compete, we do not compete. Our piece of the pie has traditionally been so small, we don't even need to look at our piece. We need to be looking everywhere else but that. There's just competition between minority companies. There's so much room out here. Look off of your block. Like, I mean, you want to take those that are on your block with you. Because really to attack the bigger market, we really do need to work together.
That's a fact. That's absolute facts right there. And we appreciate you because you've been a living example of that. We've seen it throughout the years, and we continue just to want to see you shine and grow. And we're happy to be a part of, you know, man, what you do and to be associated with you. I always tell people I got two of my longest and most favorite clients ever is you and Sean Michels Homemade Ice Cream. Y'all are my people. And it's more than just a work. It's a joy, man, to promote y'all. Absolute joy.
And it's been a long time. It's 2020. I do believe you launched my social media for me in 2008.
Somewhere around there.
Yeah.
Yep, man, I love it. So, man, looking forward to another what? That's another 12 years. Absolutely.
Yeah. I'm looking forward to it as well. I love the way you're growing. This is exciting for me. I thought what you should do is just get this down and then we should figure out, because I want to actually use this format. I'm so excited. This is so cool. I've got a bunch of stuff that I want to say that I want to share with people, thoughts about business and just new thoughts, like things that I've learned in this process. I just can't wait to share it. Like, I really can't. I read this that is out here that wants to look at, possibly acquiring a business in order to do it. I know that at my stage, I'm probably never going to start anything from scratch again, because there's just not. Why would I? And entrepreneurship takes on a lot of stuff. Long time ago, I read this book by Reginald Lewis called, I believe the title, I might get it a little wrong, White Boys Have All the Fun, something close to that. And that book, I read it in the 80s, and I was just fascinated with him and, how he acquired Beatrice Foods, right? And at that time, I wasn't in the food business. I was in the technology business. I was just so fascinated with him as a man and his story and what he accomplished in his life. And it's just like amazing that all these years later, this is coming around. So one thing that I really believe, Toure, is that we've got to expose ourselves, because when we talk about them, we start drawing that stuff to us, And so I really want to talk about business in a more open way, and just expose and explore with people that look like me.
Man, I love it. I want to help you be a part of that. I'm gonna show you, of course, how we're doing this show. You see, we got the up top there. We got the banner. We got the backdrop. So we got you. We're gonna hook it up so that it's befitting of the Brown Sugar Bakery legacy.
Thank you.
Yep, absolutely. So we got our next guest we want to bring on. We know we love you, appreciate you. Thank you for piping in at last minute, but we had to hear from you today, and we're so happy. All right. We'll talk to you soon.
Thank you, Toure.
All right. Thank you.
See you, Star.
Say hi. You shout out, Mom. All right. So now we got the next guest, man. We're going to keep this rolling, man. We got some amazing folks for you to talk to, for you to hear from today. So, I haven't been doing too much music, man. I ain't been doing too much real hip hop, but we got some real hip hop for you today. We have our brother, man. He's come all the way from across the pond, all the way from London, by way of the dirty South to Chicago for the Toure Muhammad show. We have brother Hiram Abif. Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum salam, brother Toure. Thank you for having me, sir.
Man, it's an absolute pleasure, brother. Man, we're pleased to have you on the show. Man, I love your name, Hiram Abiff. So, we want to introduce you to folks, reintroduce you. So, for folks that tune in from Chicago, this is not only a hip hop artist, but he is when I was just talking a minute ago about, I know I would have been with Harriet Tubman, because I know I'd have been with Marcus Garvey. I know I would have been with Nat Turner, because the proof is I'm with the freedom fighter of the day, the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan, and this brother, he would have been right there with me. He'd been right there with me with Nat Turner, with Denmark VC and the whole nine, because he is with the freedom fighter of the day, the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan. So, Brother Hiram Abiff, man, we're pleased to have you on the show. Tell the people a little bit about yourself.
I've lost the sound. Can you hear
You
me?
lost the sound? Can you hear me?
Can you hear me?
Tell us a little bit about yourself. I can hear you.
The sound in and out is cracking up.
How about that? Is that better? Uh-oh, we froze up. Let me see here. So, hey, if you all can still hear me, type yes in the comment section. Let me know if you can still hear me. He is frozen. He's like he's doing a robot. I don't know if you can hear me at all. But let's, if y'all can hear me, chime in. Let me know you can hear me. Yes, okay, they can hear me, but they can't hear you. So let's see if you can. I'm gonna tell him to try to log back in. You froze. All right, we're gonna see if he can log back in. But while he is logging back in, man, he has some incredible music, man. He has bars, straight up bars, some great music, great sound, and hopefully we can get him back in. This must be one of those days, because it's a national blackout. Maybe everything is getting blacked out. My bad. It's product placement right there. I want y'all don't forget about Chateau.
Can't hear any sound, and I think it's frozen.
Okay, can you hear me now? I just heard you for a minute. Try to log off and log back in. We're dealing with all these receptions and misconceptions and receptions and trying to keep connected. But again, we're going to keep talking. So while we get that part, hold on. Do I have this? Oh, let me see. I don't have that piece up there. Oh, I thought I heard something for a quick second. But listen, while we trying to get him logged back in. Log off and log back in. So, brothers and sisters, something that I have been told I need to make sure I do more of. I have not been doing a lot of, but as you can see, as the show begins to evolve and develop, we showcase people, we talk to people, but I don't talk often about my business, my products, my service. So let me see. Is he back on? Let's see. I see him moving. I see him shaking and moving a little bit. So as we bring him back on, my career has expanded. I started off in journalism, right? Then I went into nonprofit and then government, public relations, and communications. My last job was working for a senior member of the United States Congress. And we had some incredible experiences. For several years, I was traveling back and forth to Washington, D.C. And okay, let's see what we got going on here. How was that? You there?
Yes, sir.
Man, it still froze. Walaikum salam. Okay, there you go. I can hear you now. Can you hear
So I
me?
can hear you. It's choppy. The sound is choppy, but I can hear you.
It's
Yes,
choppy?
sir.
Okay. Let me see. My internet connection is strong, but go ahead. Let's see how this works. Tell us a little bit about yourself, brother. How did you get in front of all those trees that are behind you?
How did I get in front of what, bro?
How did you get to where you are now? Sitting in front of all those trees.
Okay, yes, sir. So, I guess just briefly, originally from London, England, served in the nation there for probably about 20 plus years, 2 years before US. Married sister Audrey from Virtue magazine, hence why I'm here in North Carolina. Been doing music for a while, and the music's influenced by the teachings. Used to rap some crazy stuff before, but the minister finds us, and helps students. So for a while, and just recently released this song called "God Has Come." And before that, we did a little freestyle video, if you will, and that was Farrakhan Walks, which was stepped of Jesus Walks, because we know who the real Jesus is among us, and that's the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan. So that's just a little bit about.
Okay, man, it's kind of choppy. It's hard to hear. I don't know if you got a volume you can turn up a little bit, or if you got some headphones to stick in your ear, that might be a little bit better. But it's choppy. Look like you're freezing up again.
North Carolina assisting minister.
Nope, it's getting real choppy. So listen, we're gonna bring you back on, but it's choppy, so we can't really hear you. So I'm gonna pull you off now, but then let's try to do this. We're gonna reschedule, and maybe it'll work a little bit better tomorrow. All right, sorry about that, brothers and sisters. That North Carolina, he out there in the Carolinas, Chicago, maybe there was something with the connection that made it hard. Wait, hold on, let me see. All right, hold on. Can you hear me now? It's choppy, still choppy. Okay. All right, so listen, what we're gonna do, I'm gonna put his some little information in the website, but he has an excellent song called God Is Come. Matter of fact, we're gonna pull that up. Hold on, we're gonna pull that up. But while I'm doing that, if you all have any Black-owned businesses that you're gonna be supporting, put a comment, put something in the comment section. Let us know what businesses you are going to be supporting this today, National Buy Black Day, National Black Day. And we're gonna come up, we're gonna play you something from this brother, Hiram. Hiramadi. Yeah, so that ain't it. All right, we're gonna play this again soon. I want y'all to check this out. Can I see? Let me see. Let me see. All right, can we hear you now? Nope, we still can't hear you. We can only see you. All right, we're gonna come back out. So, not well, but that British accent is coming through. We're gonna pull him back in because we want y'all to be able to hear him. We want y'all to be able to experience some of the music that he has. So we're gonna bring him on a little bit later on another show, because you gotta experience his brother. But anybody chime in. What Black business are you going to be supporting this today on Buy Black Day? Criteria. I saw your comment on one page. I don't see it here, but TNT Bacteria Towns talked about how much she loved Brown Sugar Bakery. Man, we appreciate y'all. We love y'all. Let me see. If I switch this over here, I want all destinations. But it's another day, a wonderful day, a day to shake and move. And we are excited about the businesses that we're going to be supporting. One of those that we didn't, I don't think we mentioned yet. We did. He was on yesterday, Toure Muhammad, with the with the how to teach math to students, to black youth. He does an amazing job. Go to the mathDR.com, themathDR.com, so you can learn all about this incredible brother. And he is someone that you should know about, someone that if you need some inspiration and motivation for your youth to learn math, he can do it. He's been doing it for some 30 years. He taught all my children. I know there were light bulbs that went off and how he helped inspire them to get their math handled. So, man, whether it's everything from kindergarten on up to calculus, everything, he can handle that and help you to get your child on the right road. So with that, the last thing I want to close out on, brothers and sisters, I made a comment or a post about this, and I think it's relevant for all of us who are striving to be in business. And if we are in business, all right, can we hear you now? Is that better? Can you hear me?
Yeah, it's still choppy. I can hear you, but it's still choppy. It's like in and out.
Okay. All right. So tell us about your music. Talk loud, because it's hard to hear.
I couldn't hear what you just asked them, bro.
I think you need some headphones on. Maybe that'll work.
All right, let me do that, yeah? Let me grab some headphones, yeah?
Okay, all right, we'll bring you right in.
Take me off. Give me a second.
All right, so look, brothers and sisters, as he get the mic situation ready to sound a little bit better, marketing, advertising, and publicity. My experience in those three areas allows me to see how important and how beautiful and how connected all of these are when you have this new universe that we're in, where you can harness the power of the internet, right? So, man, we from social media marketing, you see what Stephanie said about us and how we helped her, how we still help her, to making sure that your business that you control as much about your business online as possible, right? So what that means is that you have to make sure that your branding, your business products, your advertising, rather, how you advertise and promote your products is on point. One, it starts with your website. It starts with you developing your marketing materials, right? It starts with you having a solid logo. All those things where when you showcase yourself to the world, they can see who you are and they see a little bit about who you are based upon your branding products. Now, while those are very important, they are not necessarily the first thing you need to make sure you work on, right? The first thing you got to work on is making sure that your product or your service is good, right? It don't have to be superb. It don't have to be the very best that's out there, right? Because that could take time and it could take trial and error for you to get to that point. But it's got to be something that people will want to buy over and over again, right? So you want to make sure you have that in place. You have a great product, and then you start presenting your product to the world by controlling your online position. Then once you have that in place, right, what you want to do is get people buying your product. Let's see if we can hear my brother now. Can you hear me? Brother Hyman Biff, say something. Testing. 1, 2, 3. No, we still can't hear you. Nope, still can't hear. So, brothers and sisters, make sure that your marketing is on point. I'm gonna keep them on in case I hear that sound. If I hear some sound from him, I'm gonna pull you right back in. Make sure your advertising is on point, and you can do internal advertising. Really, social media marketing is about how you advertise yourself to your business to the world. And if you want to do that properly, you're not just saying, hey, buy, but you're also offering information, you're offering knowledge, you're offering expertise, you're telling people what is good and what is bad about the industry, how people can, hire the right people, what products you use that make your product superior or better than others. And all that stuff where you inform the people about who you are and what you do is just as important as asking people to buy from you. You can't just do it all in one swoop. You just don't walk into a place and have people trying to buy from you if they don't know who you are, right? So you got to do those things that step by step that help get you into the marketplace in an incredible way, in a better way, in a way that helps to improve, where you can show people how you help them improve their lifestyle, help them solve a problem, right? So we're gonna really bring on some experts. The show is kind of revamped now, and we're doing it differently. Hiram, can we hear you? Hiram, can you say something? Can you hear me? No, we can't hear you at all now. And I still have you up. You straight muted now. Listen, we're going to do it. We're going to bring you back on tomorrow. We're going to work out the technical difficulties and bring you back on tomorrow. And we'll work that through. All right, so new comments. Oh, we heard all that. I saw all those. So listen, brothers and sisters, we appreciate y'all. We thank y'all for tuning in to this edition of the Toure Muhammad Show. You have guests. We want this to be a family affair. I want this to be a connection between the two of us, right? So please, man, make sure that you tell other people about it. If you have business owners you want me to bring on, send them my way. We're going to be introducing some co-hosts real soon, and some other things that we're going to be doing to take the show to new heights. But I'm focused on making sure that you all get some positive information and knowledge and wisdom. And I'm focused on making sure that we can bring you all incredible guests to the Toure Muhammad Show. And look at next week. We're probably going to be doing the show once a week. Monday through Thursday will be the show time. And we're going to do 1 o'clock to 2 o'clock. So some of y'all can come on your breaks, your lunch. Some of y'all, you're watching while you're at work anyway. Some of you all are have those kind of schedules. But, if you can't listen to the live broadcast, and we'll have the recorded ones, of course, you can go back and watch them on Facebook and YouTube anytime. We're going to start putting the audio consistently on Spotify and some other Apple. We're going to have it on Apple real soon. So you all be able to hear us anywhere we are, and we're going to bring you all the heat, the knowledge, the wisdom, and the understanding. Not because I have it, but because I know where to get it from. So we're going to be premiering a rebroadcast of the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan's address on July 4th today on YouTube. So I want you all to make sure y'all tune into that, listen again, really drive down into it so that you can understand all the aspects of the minister. I'm still soaking in what I heard from him that was so impactful and so measurable, if you will, because we can measure his words and we can measure everything that he says, and you can see that man is a divinest man of God, and we all should be listening and tuning in and heeding the call. Man, he called everybody to carpet. From the Pope to the president on down to the man on the street. Man, we all have a duty and a responsibility to stand up and do better. We all have a life to preserve. So I'm so excited, man, to be this new format and the way we're going to be presenting stuff to you. So stay tuned. Next week, we're going to have some amazing folks on, and we'll be talking to y'all real soon. And of course, as I always say, and I used to say on the old show, as long as we have a bowl of bean soup, you've got half. This is the Toure Muhammad Show. We're going to close out with a couple of announcements and some promos about the show and about us. And we'll see you all tomorrow at the same time.
Sean Michel's homemade ice cream is the only place to go when the ladies crave delicious old-fashioned homemade ice cream. Their vanilla tastes just like Grandma used to make it. With over 35 flavors, all made with the freshest ingredients, Kathy has never had banana pudding ice cream this good. It's homemade ice cream the way you remember, and Sean Michel's doesn't upset your stomach. Enjoy in-store or take it to go. Sean Michel's. Fall in love again.
First time customers buy one, get one free.